Uh, Looking at the dates here, we're starting the 30th, going till the 20th. Withdrawal date's June 5th. I believe if you want to get your money back, you got to get it taken care of by the first Thursday of the week. Some of the things I want to point out real quick in this video, I want you to still read through this so you understand it. But one of the things I'm looking for is communication with me, your instructor. Please follow everything here in red and send it to me via email. You can send me stuff through Canvas, but if I need to look at something in terms of like a homework assignment and I got to attach something back to you, it's kind of difficult for me to do that since I'm always working through my email. So I prefer to make contacts through email with any type of material being turned in. I don't want you to submit it through Canvas, which you can. Sometimes I have a hard time opening those things up in Canvas. Through the Google email, no problem. It's much quicker and easier for me to do that. So if you could, please stick with emails. And use your student email, please. Calculator will be needed for the class. Here are some links to hopefully you can get a desktop calculator for yourself. If you can't get the desktop calculator to work on your machine, you can always rent one out at GCC. You just go to the enrollment center, pay your $20 fee. You can also do this all online as well. And head over to the Math Solution in the Math Building and they'll get you a TI-84. If you plan on doing a lot of math classes, purchase the TI-84CE. All right. Make sure you have a good internet access, a good computer. Anything that's late because of a computer is going to be your problem, not mine. So there's no extra days for that. Big one here, course engagements. It's an 8-week class. Things are going to go by really fast. All right, so if you don't get day one assignments done the first day, I'm at liberty to withdraw you from class. If you skip 3 days of getting work done, turning in notes, working on homework, and remember, Saturdays will count as part of the 3 days. If you don't do anything for 3 days, I'm at liberty to withdraw you from the class. We'll also look at the syllabus here in a second so you can see when those things are due. I do not have due dates in Canvas. Everything is going to be in a paper calendar. Time commitment. You're going to need a lot of time for this class. It's going to be fast. It's 8 weeks. It's normally a 16-week class, so imagine that you need to get twice the amount of work done as normal. I will have online office hours Monday through Thursday, 4 to 6. If you want to have a virtual meeting, please send me an email request by 2 o'clock that day, and I will send you a Google Meet invitation so we can discuss whatever questions you have. Testing will all be done at the GCC testing services. Make sure you bring a photo ID. You will have to go online to make your appointment. Read through this. There is extra credit for getting your test done earlier in the week. It's all paper and pencil. We will have a midterm and a final that is online, and I will proctor that. That will be on a Friday or a Saturday, and we'll look at the calendar for that. The reason I'm doing that is I don't want to bog down the testing services with 2 tests during 1 week. And when we get to that midterm, I will send out an email explaining how you're going to set everything up. You will need your computer and your cell phone. Your cell phone will record your working area. Your computer, you will be sharing your screen while you take the test, which will be looking at you, but then again, I get to see everything on your screen. And then the cell phone is recording your working area where you're doing your work. All right, so again, make sure you make these appointments. I would do them well in advance. They will take up to 1 business day, but anything after that looks like no same-day appointments. I'm just copying down what they had. Make sure you put in your course name and the section number when you go in to take your paper pencil test. Notes are required. I will show you this over here in Canvas, where to find your notes and all that. Required homework is all through More. It's free. There are some assignments that are worksheets because I could not find material in More that match the material that I'm trying to cover, so bear with me on that one. I'll explain that in a second. Here's our grading scale, what each section is worth. Your notes are worth 5%, your homework will be worth 15%, your chapter exam average is 60%, midterm and final each 10%. That all adds up to 100. There is extra credit available. It might be a little tougher to do during an 8-week course as opposed to a 16-week, so you want to stay up to date on this. It says if a student has all homework and notes turned in on the days on the calendar in this syllabus with 85% for each assignment by the due dates, you get extra credit at the end of the session. Now, this is not just for each test. This is for all tests. Every homework assignment has to be at 85% or better. So, for example, if you had an 85% homework average, I'm going to divide it by 20, take that 4.25, add it to 100, and multiply it to your test average. Let's see, your average is at 74. That brings it up to a 77%. Oh, 3%. Ooh, big deal. Well, let me tell you, your chapter exam average is 60%. If you bump that up 3%, 60% of 3% is 1.8. This is extra credit for being on the bubble. So if you're sitting at an 89% and you do this, insurance policy is what I call it, I round your grade up. I will not round your grade. This is how you round your grade. So if you're thinking that you might be near the bubble, a 78, a 79, 89, 69, 68, 67, you want to be working with this extra credit. Don't let it slide. Now, the other thing that I do is for the homework. You will see that the homework will be set for July 20th, the last day of the session. The reason I do that is because I want you to acquire the 85% every day on the calendar, which we'll go over. I will point that out. I will check, and I will keep track if you're meeting those dates. Every Monday night, I'm checking. If you do get to the 85%, you can always go back and change everything to 100%, which means that's going to improve this up to 5%, and you can get a higher extra credit score. Complaints, I'll let you read through that. Classroom accommodations for students with disabilities, you can read through there. Again, I'm just pointing out the highlights. These are all standard. That has to be in every course syllabus. Links for finding, again, desktop calculators, cell phone scanners, because scanning your work, you might want to put it into a PDF file. Your extra credit, that should be extra help opportunities. You got in-person math tutoring at the Math Solution on the main campus. Here's their hours, Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. There's also Brain Fuse, which is through our district and school here. That's the link. Please note that if you use up your 5 hours, you're going to have to request more. Now, here's our calendar. You want to print this out, have it right next to your computer, wherever your workspace is going to be at. So everything in yellow are your due dates for your extra credit. So when you see, okay, day 1 syllabus, you got to read through that. There's a pretest to do. You got to turn in the last page, take a picture of that, and email me these things. Then this day, all right. Got to watch the videos for 3.1 and 3.2, fill out my notes, send it via email by Wednesday. Wednesday, we're looking at these videos, filling out those notes, sending them in by this day. Looking at these notes, filling them in by Friday. This first week is going to be a very busy week. All right. Homework for all of Chapter 3 for extra credit is due on this Monday at midnight. All 6 assignments have to be at 85%. So note that, hey, okay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is a good time to maybe to get a lot of my homework done. Might start some of it as I'm doing my notes. Or you might say, okay, I got lots of time. I'm going to get through all the notes maybe in 2 days. Send them in by the due dates. They can be early. I don't mind. But get that homework done by here. Then this week you have your test. Oh, not in the math solution. It's in the testing center. I'll have to adjust that. So it's in the testing services. They changed it on me last week, Thursday. So I haven't had a chance to fix this up. So this will be in testing services on the main campus. All right. Here's the midterm, June 23rd and 24th. You'll have to make an appointment with me, and I'll send out a calendar or an appointment for that via email. We'll probably go every 15 minutes during those days. Haven't figured that out. I got to talk to my better half, see what's going on those 2 days. And the same down here for the final. All right, so in yellow, those are your extra credit due dates. Like I said, all homework due date is July 20th. So you can go back and fix up more homework. I don't have a problem with that. I might change that homework all the way till Saturday because I believe that my grades aren't due until Monday after the 20th. But someone told me they want the grades by Friday, so I'll have to double check on that. All right, please fill this out, print it, fill it in, take a screenshot, put it in a Word document, put text boxes, whatever you want, fill it out, put in your email, place a picture, scan your GCC ID. I need an ID with your name on it and your picture on it, so when we do the midterm and final, I know that it is you taking the exam. If you are going to use your driver's license, please make sure when you take the picture you crop out important numbers. So I just want to see your picture and your name on something official. All right, please sign and date. Just return the last page by the first day. All right. In Canvas, all right, day 1, here's everything we got trying to get done. That's where I am going to put this video. You'll probably see it within here. Now, there is Chapter 3's Notes and Review. You click on that. There's the notes. Download this PDF file, and you are going to fill this out. You can fill it out by hand. If you want to save it on a tablet and use a tablet pen or pencil to fill it out, so be it. Here is the Chapter 3 review and answer key for the exam. Might as well print this out. You should be working on this while you're doing your homework to see what it is you are going to need for the test. All right, here's 3.1. Here are the video notes to fill out the notes. Here is the assignment in More. This will take you right to More, and you can fill that out. Now in 3.2, this is a worksheet to be done. So you want to download this, you want to print out the answer sheet, fill out your answers on this answer sheet, scan it or take a picture of it and email it to me so I can grade it and get it back to you and tell you the score on it. Again, you can fix your mistakes and resend it to me. All right? And you just keep flowing through the module. Again, every once in a while there will be a worksheet that you will have to fill out. So for example, here's the 3.2 answer sheet. Here's the worksheet. Answer the questions. I don't need to see your work. Just give me the answers. I will grade it and return it to you and tell you which parts are wrong. All right, if you have any more questions, do not hesitate to email. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Good luck this summer. and stay up to date on your work. That's the best thing I can tell you. Good luck.